Services shows an estimated 7 out of 10 Americans will need long-term care at some point in their lives.
Now, millions of people will end up personally taking on those caregiving responsibilities for their family members. And that unpaid care costs Americans close up to $600 billion a year, and that's according to the AARP. CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson is here to explain what you need to know to take care of an aging loved one. Sharon, this is really an important topic. It's affecting a lot more families than I think people even realize. And if we just look at some of the numbers here, in addition to nursing homes or assisted living facilities, what are sort of some of the other care options people have in a situation like this?
Yeah, I think people think the only options are at home or a nursing home, but continuous care retirement communities are really taking on a lot of the responsibilities that maybe family caregivers just can't do right now. From independent living, allowing your loved one to stay at a place where they can get meals during the day, get some laundry service, get things done for them, or assisted living where they maybe needed help with bathing or dressing or a couple of daily life activities. There's also memory care places. These places may also include that for patients with dementia and Alzheimer's, and then skilled nursing, which is what most people think of in terms of nursing home care. The costs, though, vary wildly, from independent living being around $4,000 to over a month to over $12,000 a month when you're talking about skilled nursing care. So it's a big range, but a big range of services also.
I think you hit on that right there, the cost. When it comes to paying these expenses for long-term care, what do people need to know? Are there resources that can help in some way?
Well, one of the things people need to know is that when you're talking about Medicare, which everyone gets after the age of 65, you're eligible for it, it does not cover long-term care, ongoing care services. So you want to make sure that you understand that that's not covered. And so what are the other options? Medicaid could be an option if you qualify, if you're low income enough and qualify for that. And some people, because they spend so much on care, eventually get to that level. But something that people should consider, just like you have car insurance, just like you have homeowners insurance, you want to protect your long-term care with long-term care insurance. And this is something that can cost a premium annually of $2,000 to $5,000. Not cheap, but worth it when you consider the care in a nursing home can be over $100,000
Do you enroll that now, like before you need it, or
you need to try to get it now before you need it. Yes, it's hard to get it for your loved one once they're in their 80s and they're it's going to be difficult to get. But you get it now and you pay into that so that when you are older and you may need care, it's there for you to get that care the way you want, where you want, and you're able to pay for it.
And it's an option, to your point, that I think a lot of people aren't even aware is out there. My parents, full disclosure, have done it, and I think even for my brothers and I, it's like a real mental relief knowing that that financial element is sort of taken care of, because there's so many other things you're thinking about when you have a parent.
And when you have these family conversations about money, usually it's how do I get from month to month, but you don't think about what you're going to need down the road. And it's so important because many family members are spending upwards of $7,000 a year at least to deal with family caregiving.
This is such a good
It is, and it's like you want to think about so many other things, not the financial piece.
We have a lot more on CNBC.com for people because there are a lot of terms to get through, a lot to understand, but at least we hope to give you a starting point.
Sharon Epperson, thank you. And let's go to CNBC.com/personal finance. Great conversation. Thank you.